Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you are doing well. And if you're new here, Taurus, my name is Joe, and I will be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Okay, as usual, keep in mind my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if the title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I have done for your sign, but more than anything, Taurus, do check what other signs you have in other placements. Don't just focus on your sun sign, okay? And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens, and it usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. Also, you might find some additional messages that, don't usually always pop out on your main or sun sign reading, okay? But it all depends on your current life path and journey. And last but not least, please do subscribe. Hit the like button, leave a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very, very much. All right, Taurus? All right, let's get started. Taurus, you got the Seven of Cups as the starting energy of your reading, the current energy that you're dealing with, or the heart of the matter. And the Seven of Cups talks about emotional confusion, having a hard time making a decision about something. Maybe some of you, maybe your emotions are all over the place right now, and you're having a hard time, well, I guess, probably trying to stay focused, I think some of you have to be careful with your emotions, not to let them get the best of you, or let anyone or anything try to manipulate your emotions, okay? To somehow derail you from what you are meant to do, or achieving something that would give you a lot of emotional success, okay? Let's see, we'll continue. We'll figure out what's going on here, okay? The energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage. Is the Ace of Wands. You are meant to have a new beginning, something passionate. You're meant to go after something that fulfills you, makes you excited, makes you feel passionate, that makes you, you really want this. But for some reason you're not taking action, you're not doing this, you're not going after something. Okay, so maybe your emotions are all over the place and you are having a hard time going after this. A new beginning, a new start, maybe a new opportunity for you, okay? Maybe someone's trying to prevent you from having this, okay? And it shouldn't be that way. So you're gonna have to become more emotionally strong. You're gonna have to become more you're going to have to be more in control of your emotions and not let them get the best of you, or let anyone try to manipulate you somehow at that level, okay? Crowning you, conscious mind, you are aware of this, you're constantly thinking about it. Now maybe for someone, it's constantly there. It's the Five of Wands. It's just all this conflict, drama, competition. So you're dealing with someone, something, or even something within you. And I really feel something about you, it's all over the place. You have to find some type of harmony here. There might be some stress, anxiety, or just someone you're dealing with. It's just causing all of this turmoil. And you really have to you have to get something together, mostly maybe in your mind. I think your mind might be a little all over the place here. And they're really trying to offer you divine spiritual guides. They're trying to guide you towards something new, to a new beginning, to something fresh. Okay? Maybe even having a new opportunity at something. Some of you, Taurus, don't allow anything to turn out that spark of excitement within you, okay? Because I also feel that with the Ace of Wands. Maybe because your emotions are all over the place. Maybe because there's all this stress, anxiety, turmoil, drama, whatever you're dealing with. It's not allowing you to enjoy the way you have to, okay? Still, anyway, one way or the other, you're meant to go after something new here, but some of you might be already lacking that excitement to do so because of all what you're going through right now. Okay, so please be very mindful of that, okay? Don't let anything turn that spark inside of you. You're meant to enjoy. Remember, you have to be excited about things. You have to go after things, and they should turn you on, literally. I mean, like, that's why it's also the Ace of Wands is always that symbol of the phallic symbol, because that's full excitement right there. This is what you have to do in life. Okay? Below you, subconscious mind, you are not aware of this, and you should. Interesting. You should pay more attention to this. Ten of Swords. I got two messages with this. One is stop dwelling on the past, on the things that have hurt you, on the people that have betrayed you. Maybe this is why maybe you're meant to heal something, and it's just keeping you nailed down to the ground, literally, and you're not doing what you're meant to do. I think some of you are being your worst enemies here. The worst betrayal in life comes from ourselves, I mean, really, you are being presented with an opportunity to go after something new, and you're not taking action, and that is, full self-betrayal right there. You're meant to have faith, even after all the things that you've been through, and I know that's hard I know it's you must be thinking to yourself, what are you talking about, so you might be saying, I don't think you even know what I've been through, and you're asking me to be strong and have faith and to keep going, with all these swords in my back. And well, that's pretty much what I'm seeing here, and I'm feeling that you shouldn't allow that to keep you restrained, to keep you stuck from having a new beginning. Your emotions have to be healed. You have to stop thinking on negatives, on the negativity of things. This is very negative energy right here, okay? And this is a result of that. It's very low vibrational energy. It could be in your mind, or it's just the energies that you're dealing with, and you are aware of that, But it's time for you to change that. And flick the switch here. You got to flick the switch inside, deep inside of you, and say, you know what? I still have a long way to go in my life. Might as well try to make it the best. Okay? Have a new opportunity here. Go after the things that make me feel, excited, that fulfill me. But you shouldn't stay stuck in this energy of betrayal, pain. For some of you need to hear this. I think, tens are about endings. And you really need to know that. I think whatever you've been through, it's already dead, done, over. It's done. There's no more after this. You've already been through the worst. I don't know if you know that already. Maybe some of you are asking, well, what else could go wrong, right? When you would, I don't know, sometimes maybe one should not always say that, because you are then allowing, for more additional things to come to you, more swords to stab you on the back, And but it's a very natural question to ask yourself sometimes, especially when we've been through so much pain. But yeah, you really need to understand that after this, there's no more. I think you're done with something, and it's time for this new beginning. It really can't get any worse than this, really. Okay? Behind you, recent past, where you're coming from, or you're leaving behind, or just simply behind you, somehow pushing you, supporting you, or the reason why you're going through this is the Hierophant, and that is your major arcana, Taurus. Okay? When I get your major arcana in your reading, it usually means, well, first of all, that you are meant to step into your divine power. Okay? But this is a really neat message about this reading. Taurus, you're meant to keep having faith, like I said. Okay? Why? Well, because you're being guided by some divine forces, by God, by the universe, by your angels. If you are dealing with something in this plane, it could be even an institution, legal matters, I don't know. Could be even lawyers, I don't know. But you have to have faith. His hand is, this hand is positioned like this. Guess what? This individual has his hand on the ground, and I don't know if you can see it right there. But if not, you can Google the image, because I don't think this camera can really focus or not. Okay. But his hand is positioned the same way. And that's what they're telling you right here. What I said, even after all you've been through, you should not lose faith, and you have to continue believing and stay strong. I think whatever you've been through, that's the reason you went through all of this. It was to make you strong. And I know you might be feeling burnt out. You're exhausted of dealing with all this negativity, all this backstabbing, lying, cheating, hurting, betrayal. Okay, but you have to understand that you are supported. You are being watched over. I think divine spirit, God, have seen what you've been through, and they really want to help you and support you. But it's really important that you raise your vibration and you say, you know what? Yes, I'm ready for a new beginning in my life. And this is why it's important that you do not let anything turn that inner spark within you. Okay? So that's the only way that God can help you, or Spirit can help you. Because if you're not tapping into that energy, it's like you're giving up on yourself, then God, divine Spirit can't do much for you. Although they want to, even your guides would love to help you, but if you're not willing, they can't do much for you. That's the whole point about it. So you have to somehow show, not just to them, but to yourself, that you are ready to receive and have a new beginning, something passionate, something exciting. Okay? You're meant to go after what fulfills you, and you shouldn't allow these other cups or things or emotional distractions get the best of you. Okay? This is, in your new future where you're meant to go to, or where you're headed to, 7 of Wands. Okay, so from the 7 of Cups to the 7 of Wands, I think there's going to be something's going to switch inside of you. You're meant to stand up, to rise. Okay, you're meant to rise, and to start fighting for what you believe in. This is staying strong, being strong, and fighting for what you deserve. Okay? This is you being above in a higher level. And all these poking sticks are other energies, negative, lower vibrational energies, are trying to get the best of you. And you shouldn't allow them to pull you down to their level. You are meant to to stay strong and fight for what you believe in, fight for your dreams, okay? And don't let anything drag you down to their level anymore and confuse you or try to keep you in this cloudiness. This is very confusing energy, okay? This is how you should see yourself or respond to the situation. This is so goddamn beautiful. Wow. Taurus, it's time for a big ending, for you to have a new beginning. This is the last of the major arcana. That's the world card, number 21. This is you closing a cycle, a big chapter in your life, to finally say, yes, I'm ready. You have to do this, okay? Something inside of you, something that you do, something you deal with, it's time to put an end to it. It's time for change. And you have to allow this change to happen. Some of you are going to have to be strong to let go of something, okay? But it has to be. And it's time for you to have a new beginning. This is surrounding you and influencing you or inspiring you. It's the Two of Swords. Twos speak usually about decisions. And it's about, having that hard time about making a decision because you can't see things clearly. And this is you finally, being true and loyal to yourself, taking that blindfold off and making a decision about, well, what is it now that you want to do with your life, Taurus? This is not allowing fears to get the best of you. Okay? It's time to make a decision, to do something about this. It's about taking action. This is the energy around you. I think there's something that you're going through right now. Sometimes it's okay to be in this energy because it helps us to really, it's almost like, isolating ourselves just for a small moment, to really understand and see things. Maybe she's blindfolded because maybe now it's when you have to rely more on your third eye. Okay? So sometimes we are not meant to see things with clarity because then we have to learn to use more our intuition, our inner voice, our higher knowledge, and to finally understand and see things for what they are and then say, okay, I think it's time for something new in my life. In your hopes and fears, you got the Four of Swords, and I just heard about that. It's about getting that clarity, those answers. You have to put your mind in peace. I think you are really trying to do that. I think there's a lot of stress in your mind. It's too much conflict. And I think you are really trying to do your best to withdraw, quiet your mind, so you can get some type of answers and messages through this quietness, right? Meditating, or even resting properly, Getting enough sleep is always good. And some of you might be worried about, you might be oversleeping, or maybe not getting enough sleep and you're worried about that. Well, if you're not getting enough sleep, I would address that immediately. Now, if you are oversleeping, well, there's two things right there, okay? One of them, it could be a sign of depression, okay? That's about that spark. Don't let it go out, okay? You have to show yourself as you're ready for more things in your life, more excitement in your life, okay? But it's okay. That oversleeping, well, it's time to address it, okay? Try to ask yourself why you are oversleeping. But maybe for some of you, you might need that oversleeping. It depends on your situation. But this is probably because it's the only way that you can connect with your higher self to get that moment of, to get divine messages, to probably go through some type of healing, okay? So if you are oversleeping and you might feel a bit, don't be too hard on yourself about it. Okay, that's all what I'm trying to say. Just try to make sense why it's happening. Okay, but more than anything, I think you're just trying to get some type of messages, clarity, and relaxation. Okay, in your life. Try to do it. Okay, try to get that time to rest, proper rest. Okay, so whichever way resonates for you. Now, Taurus, in your outcome or your advice, you got the Magician. So yeah, you are meant to, you see, you are meant to manifest things in your life. You're meant to have things that you are truly desiring. As above, so below, right? Your imagination, your mind is the only thing that can limit you. That's why he's got the infinite symbol above the crown chakra. Only your mind can stop you. And the mind can be your worst enemy, especially if we are subconsciously, unconsciously like this, you know. Taurus, you have all the tools that are required to have a new beginning in your life. You have the knowledge, the skills. All you need is the desire. That's all. Okay, so I don't want to be too harsh, but don't give up on yourself here. Okay, you're meant to have more. You're meant to manifest a lot more in your life, but you're being your worst enemy here. Don't allow past things or past pains or betrayals keep you nailed down to the ground. It's time for you to rise and fight. It's time for a big change, to close. Give yourself a closure about something. Accept that it's time for an ending and to have a new beginning. Okay. Six of Cups. Yeah, it's a lot of inner healing with your inner child, within yourself. Okay, this is acceptance also. This also is learning to say goodbye. Maybe it's time to say goodbye. It's not easy, especially if it's something that you've been dealing with for a long time. You know, for children, it's so hard to say goodbye. And I think that's, you know, there could be even something very innocent about the situation that you're dealing with. Even if there's stress and turmoil or whatever, but if you have to leave it behind, it's not easy, okay? And you have to see that maybe some of you have already outgrown a situation. That's why there's a taller child than the other, you know? He's bending down now to either receive or give the flowers to this one, you know? I don't think you're meant to be in this situation anymore. It's something you have outgrown. So we have to accept this closure, this ending. Okay? But you're not meant to be here. Maybe that's why we got all this confusion here. If you're dealing with someone who's not letting you move forward, to make you feel guilty, you know, it's time to just let go. Don't let them manipulate you, okay? They have to learn to deal with their fears also. You have to be in harmony. That's the Four of Wands, okay? You have to get out of that conflict, that drama, that whatever it is, all this mental turmoil, and you have to find peace, inner peace, balance. Okay. Oh. Then we got the Lovers, Gemini energy. Some of you might be Taurus, Gemini cuspers. Some of you might be born on the very last dates of the Taurus season, almost entering Gemini season. Not necessarily, okay? But you see, this talks about being in the right environment. You see, these are the two children, fully grown, same level, same height. Not only that, they're naked, and it talks about being vulnerable. It's being learning to be vulnerable with your emotions and with yourself, being vulnerable with, well, allowing yourself to be vulnerable is also about allowing yourself to be seen the way to show who you really are. That's about your uniqueness. Okay? But you're meant to be in a situation where it's divinely meant for you. Okay? All right. Taurus, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from the Zodiac deck. Just in case I might be missing something. Or if something else wants to pop out. Just never know. Then we will close your reading with the Dream Decoder Oracle messages. Okay. Best additional messages for Taurus. Best additional messages, advice, or warnings for Taurus. What else do you have for Taurus regarding this reading or situation, please? If there's something else you wanted to say to Taurus, what would it be, please? Thank you. Oof. Anything else for Taurus, please? Makes total sense. Thank you. Anything else for Taurus, please? That's it. Taurus, bottom of the deck, you got the Six of Pentacles. It talks about stop giving, stop investing, stop giving your energy away to people, situations that do not appreciate what you do for them. Also, if you are in a situation where there's no balance, it's time to change that. Some of you might be going through some type of breadcrumbing. Okay? Okay. Okay, so first of all, we got the Ace of Cups, which is Taurus. It's time for you to put yourself first. It's time to do things for yourself. Divine love, self-love, divine support, self-support. It's about putting yourself, making yourself a priority in your life. But please, it's about that self-love. Don't give up on yourself, please. You still have so much to enjoy. Okay? You're meant to heal. But you have to leave, you have to walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling. Probably it's not even healthy for you anymore. Okay? That's why you have to put yourself first now. This energy that likes to keep you in this situation that's keeping you trapped, emotionally trapped. It's time to leave it behind. Okay? And go after your fulfillment. Okay? Go after your happiness. Go after that new beginning. But don't stay in that Nine of Wands energy, trapped in fear, anger, bitterness. This is the wounded warrior who will not go out and play anymore because he has been hurt. They're telling you that it's dead and over. It can't get any worse than this, really. It's time for your new beginning. But please get out of this cage. Allow yourself to live life the way you're meant to. Why? Because you are the Empress, and that's your other major arcana. That's Taurus energy again. Okay? You are meant to shine. You have to see who you really are. This is about seeing your true worth and your value. Some of you really are not. Some of you are really undervaluing yourselves here. You don't give yourselves the proper or the right credit or enough credit. You have to see how beautiful, how abundant you are, how independent and self-sufficient you can be. But it's this situation that's not allowing you to see that. This is why you have to break free from it. Once you do that, you're going to see who you really are and what you are capable of. I see a lot of abundance here. And this is not anyone. You're not going to let anyone It's only going to take an emperor to match your energy, because you will know your self-worth from now on. This is someone who gives birth to new ideas, new beginnings. Okay. Then we got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You're meant to move forward, listen to your higher voice, follow your inner light. Let yourself be guided by your own wisdom, but you have to have faith and trust, and don't fear the dark, the cold. Don't fear your path. Some of your old souls, Taurus, you just don't know it yet. Okay? Keep walking down your spiritual path, your personal path. You are on the right path, but you just have to get out of the situation or environment that you're dealing with that's keeping you stuck. Okay? Okay, let's close your reading with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Let's see. What other messages do you have for Taurus, please, regarding the reading with this Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck? What other messages do you have, please? Okay, give me a second. What messages do you have for Taurus, please? Thank you. Okay, Taurus, so you have the unicorn, which means infinite possibilities. Okay. So the unicorn card says that you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. All right, Taurus, this card, I have the guidebook, and if you want to stick around, I'll read you the additional message of this. If not, that's perfectly fine, okay? But I never used this little booklet. I never had it physically, but I had it on my telephone, and since they're on alphabetical order, it's easy to find it. But let me read it for you, and then I'll let you go, so you can then start your new beginning. Okay? Okay. So we got that's the unicorn. There we are. Okay, so this card's deeper meaning says that unicorns have become a symbol of all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that could cure the sick and purify water with a touch of its horn. Unicorns see beyond illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person or situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in unicorn's world. Negative people. You see, you have to leave all that drama behind. Okay. So negative energy has no place in the unicorn's world. Unicorns are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and the unseen dimensions. If unicorns have crossed your path, you are headed for good luck. You have a formidable pure energy guardian. If unicorn is your totem, you have a sharp intuition and are imaginative and creative. You love everything that is beautiful. Unicorn will shine a light on the magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you will be a believer because you have seen what they cannot. Listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells in the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between the realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be your magic cloak. Like unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Okay? And four contrary aspects that you should see is, has pessimism driven away the magic in your life? That's what I was saying. Okay? Have mean and controlling people dimmed your joy? I think that's what we're saying right here, right? You need to travel to nature to be renewed. Nature, yeah. Try to connect more with nature. Isn't the Magician card? He's got all that nature around him. And the Six of Cups says, yeah, probably. And don't let your light be dimmed by negativity. I think that was your card, Taurus. Okay? Taurus, I hope that message helps you somehow. But more than anything, I do hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do like it and enjoy it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would surely, truly appreciate it very much. And I was going to call you Unicorn. Taurus, I hope to see you next time as usual. And please do stay safe, be happy. Please always be happy. Okay? And stay very blessed. Goodbye.